Welcome back into the Bluffton News on February 11th, an important evening in Bluffton. We've got Erin Pickering here who is joining us to talk about Night to Shine. Erin, of course, is with LowCountry Community Church. Erin, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
You know, this is a wonderful event. I've been reading up on what you all are doing, and this is a Tim Tebow-centered event, something happening, it sounds like worldwide. Tell us a little bit more.
Yeah, so just about 8 or 9 years ago, Tim Tebow and with his foundation, the Tim Tebow Foundation, they started the Night to Shine, which is really a prom experience centered for special needs for 14 years and up. And it's all centered around God's love and just celebrating their uniqueness and just letting people just shine and just celebrating who they are, especially, in spite of all of the things that we see just in culture and just the bullying and stuff. And we love it. And so we became a partner with the Tim Tebow Foundation earlier this year. And then we got approved to host Night to Shine for the LowCountry. And so it's just one way we want to be a part of our community and love on our community, and just being a part of the special needs community is just one aspect for us just to be, just to reach our community.
Yeah, and I think what a wonderful mission and cause, and I'd like to know a little bit more just about what the evening, can expect. What can people expect if they're able to be a part of this?
That is such a great question. Typically the prom would be held in person, and there would be the red carpet gala and the pictures and the dance and the dinner. And typically that's what Night to Shine looks like. However, from the pandemic, Tim Tebow Foundation had to shift. And so now we do something called a shine through, because they haven't given us permission to go back in person yet, because they're still concerned for everybody's safety. And especially as we have seen over the last several weeks, with COVID, their priority is always to keep people safe. And so we're doing something that's called the shine through. And the shine through literally is like a drive-through parade. And so what it's going to include is there's going to be registration, there's going to be swag bags that are going to be given away. Honored guests who are 14 years and up from special needs, they are going to receive their crown, their tiara, typically as they would with Night to Shine. There is a huge red carpet moment. Their name's going to be called out. There's a drive-through photo booth because they're all having to stay in their car. So we're having to really get creative. And here at LowCountry Community, we love to think outside the box. And so we've got really about 140 volunteers right now signed up for this event. And so the response has been amazing, but we're also going to be doing something called yard shining for the honored guest. And so as they register 2 days prior, like we've done for graduates that were graduating high school during the pandemic, we're actually going to go to the houses and we're going to decorate their yard, and they're going to have a sign and balloons. And so we're going to, and a couple of other few surprises. I don't want to give everything away, but from the COVID and the pandemic, we've had to shift, and Tim Tebow really thought outside the box. And so we've got the shine through, and we've been working with the Tim Tebow Foundation, just making sure that we're meeting all the steps. And then after they come through the shine through, they will go home, and then the virtual experience with Tim and his wife and all the other celebrities that normally would happen in person, and we would still have a virtual component in the in-person, they will experience at home. Dinner is being provided for all honored guests as well. And so it's going to be a lot of fun.
What an amazing event, and congratulations and thank you for the team there at LowCountry Community Church and to the Tim Tebow Foundation as well for being able to still put this on amidst, really the pandemic that is still ongoing. So some important shifts there made, but it'll still be a wonderful evening for those who participate. Is there still an opportunity to sign up if you want to get involved, and how do they do that?
So for volunteers, we still have, For volunteers, we still have a few days left for people to register. And it's important to know that when people register, Tim Tebow requires a background check. And so if people do want to volunteer, they can go to lowcountrycc.org/night to shine. And there is a volunteer button that they can click. And then we'll begin the process for the background check. And again, that is a requirement of Tim Tebow Foundation, whether it's the drive-through or it was in person. And so we abide by their rules. But then also for honored guests, if they are 14 years and up in special needs community in any shape and fashion, they are welcome. We want you to come. We invite you to come. Invite your friends to come. And so right now we're right about 50 honored guests, and so we're seeing it, and we're excited and the momentum that has been happening. But they can also go to lowcountrycc.org/night to shine, and there's the honored guest registration. And so we have a whole landing page that's just dedicated to Night to Shine, and all the information is there.
Wonderful. Well, head to the website, check out the information. Erin, I know the community response has been wonderful, so congrats. It sounds like you'll have another successful event. And thank you for joining us today on the Bluffton News. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much for having us.
You bet. Again, Erin is with LowCountry Community Church. Night to Shine is on February 11th. I'm Jessa Jeremiah. We have more of your Bluffton News after this break.